Have you ever played a sport? How about watching a sport be played? Have you seen a dance performance? You may have noticed some similarities between the two activities. Dancing is not currently widely considered a sport, but it should be, because it lines up incredibly well with the official definition of a sport. According to the Oxford English Dictionary, a sport is an activity involving physical exertion and skill, one regulated by set rules or customs by which an individual or team competes against another or others. So let's break down exactly how dance lines up with sports. So let's start with physical exertion and skill. Dance training, whether casual or professional, requires a lot of physical exertion. One ballet routine is comparable to running 18 miles. And as far as training is concerned, a casual dancer can be in the studio anywhere from 2 to 10 hours per week, and a professional dancer is in the studio up to 30 hours a week. Not to mention all the stuff they do outside of the studio to maintain the skill that it takes to be a dancer. One of these skills, obviously, that most athletes probably can't do is holding their entire body weight up with just their toes. I mean, think about it. Hip hop, tap dancing, and ballet all involve that. And that's something that really only dancers can do. So, there's another part of that definition. Customs and rules. How is dance governed? Well, all types of dancing have a set of rules. They're all governed by something that, regulates how to teach it, how to perform it, and how competitions are supposed to go. For ballet, there's currently 6 recognized disciplines. There's the Vaganova, the Giacchetti, Bournonville, the Royal Academy of Dance, American Ballet, and the French School of Ballet. While all of these methods are incredibly similar, the distinctions are there, whether it be what a move is called, how you hold your body when you do things, or even just like the way you perform, or what you wear. I would compare this difference to maybe baseball and softball in that they're really similar, but the differences are important. The different teaching methods govern how competitions are performed and what you do in each ballet company or dance company of other kinds. All of this considered, why exactly should we consider dance to be a sport? Widely recognizing dance as a sport would be beneficial to everyone involved, because it would give dancers better athletic opportunities within their communities, and it would expose the communities to the classical art of dance. Dance has already been recognized as a sport by the Association of IOC-recognized sports federations, and similar activities, such as gymnastics and cheerleading, are already widely considered to be athletic. So there's really no good reason to continue relegating dance to the world of strictly art. As we've discussed, dancers work just as hard as athletes, but because of their classification as an art, they're not given the same sort of athletic support as other athletes. Dancers in pre-professional programs often do not have the same access to sports medicine and sports training like maybe pre-professional football players would. Considering dance as a sport would expose way more people to it, therefore enriching the community, and would give the dancers so many more opportunities. Dance has been considered a high art, but it's really not. It's just as accessible as anything else. And if we change the classification to a sport, then we could even televise dance events and expose way more people to it. To recap, dance fits all the criteria of a sport, yet still is regarded as simply an art. Dancers are not given the same treatment as other athletes, and dance is not widely accessible. Recognizing it as a sport would help to change all of this. Now, what can you do about this? Well, really, honestly, nothing right now. But what can you do to support your local dancers? You can go to their shows. And when you're at their shows, consider donating. Because it's more than just the Nutcracker, and it's more than just the winter show. Dancers work year-round to provide entertainment for their communities, and your donations are the only way that they get access to these athletic supports that they wouldn't otherwise have access to. So, support your local dancers and talk to your local communities about maybe considering dance to be a sport. Thank you.